Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I'm doing something interesting. I hope you find it interesting too. So what I'm doing here is that I am making a flower coaster, and this is my DIY coaster mold that I made myself with the silicone putty. I will link the videos above here, and you can see how I made these molds. I use different stuff, rocks, crystals to create the edges. I have taken a silicone tray mold here, and on that tray I have put that silicone putty mold, and I have made sure that the edges are all secured, and now I'm pouring the resin. So the resin I have taken here is 1:1 low viscosity resin by Let's Resin. And another container I am taking around 20 ml of resin, and now I'm using coal inks. You can use any color you like. I will be going with a pink and a bit of a green shade here. And the inks that I'm using here are by Marabou. And then the green one is going to be the Ranger alcohol ink, and few drops of that green one onto the sides. And into the small container that I poured 20 ml of resin, I am going to add the casting craft. This is white casting craft, and it's going to be 6 to 7 drops of that white pigment. So casting craft is really a good pigment for making flowers. So I'm just simply mixing it. So here I'm using a gun, and this is a temperature gun, and it's perfect for checking the temperature. If you want to see it is above 36 or anything above 36 or 36 is perfect for making a flower. And now I will be simply pouring this in a circular way, because the main technique of this video is not actually making this flower. It is something else that will be coming. So what I usually do is I pour some resin into some small cabochon or small coaster around me, and then I pour the petals to see if you see that one on the side, how the petal is working. So this is really perfect. Instead of destroying your project, you can check on smaller scale that the petals are working or not. So my petals were working in this one, so that's why I poured it. So this is another tip if you want to see your petals are blooming. So I just simply do the swirl here, and I will be making now the petals. So I decided to put some more petals on the outer edge. So I will leave this flower to cure. So this is the next day, and the flower is cured, and now it's time to fill up the mold. And for this I will be using again the Let's Resin 1:1. But before that I will be adding some cellophane paper or fantasy paper or aura paper, whatever you want to say it. I'm just covering the whole back of the flower with this paper here. So after putting the fantasy paper on the back of the flower, I will be doing the background filling, and I am using these interference mica pigment by Lightwish, and they are really amazing and pretty colors. So I will link them in my description if you like to treat yourself. And also I have a video again for these pigments. They are really beautiful and pretty. So I will be mixing some few colors, although the colors don't matter here, but still I just want to create something. So here I'm just mixing them. And after that, I will be filling up this mold. And it's done now, and I will see you next day. So this is the next day. Super excited to see how this turns out. So simply removing it from the tray. And now I will see how the flowers look like. And here we go, how our flower has bloomed really beautiful. I just love it. And now it's time to do the technique. So for this technique, you need a silicone mat and then a hot glue gun. And I was inspired by Sobo Pomo. If you know that, I actually saw her doing this beautiful art with glue gun for a few years now. Her dripping art is really amazing. Actually, she used a lot of mediums to create her beautiful art, and I will link her in my description. So this is totally inspired by her. She creates different style. I am going to take this to a bit on the next level. As being a resin artist, we do make a lot of coasters, so I thought I need to see the edges in this style. So I thought, why not make myself, and let's see how it looks like. So in this video now, you will be seeing me making edges with the glue gun here. So it is going to take me some time and lots of glue gun sticks, but I was really curious to see how they look like on the edges of a mold. So now I will be making the edges, and this is going to take me some time, but trust me, this was such a satisfying process to do. I really enjoyed making the edges here. So I will be doing that, and you just enjoy the process. So I have done the edges now, and now on to the next step. And this is the next step. Here I'm going to color these with the interference pigment. So you can take any interference pigment you want, mica powder. So I will be using some different shades here. And simply brushing it. I'm going to mix and match with the color scheme that I have poured the alcohol inks. And I will be using few shades of interference mica pigments here, ghost mica pigments here, whatever you want to call them. When I started using these few years back, they were named by ghost mica powders, and I find it so interesting. The ghost is the hidden color that is inside the mica. So I really like to call them the ghost interference mica powders. And now I will be using the other colors that I mentioned. And this one is blue interference mica powder. So a little bit goes a long way. And after that, I will be using this green interference mica powder. So as soon as I'm brushing them with the mica powder, they are looking amazing. And after brushing the mica powder, on to the next step. And the next step is that I'm going to put something into the center here. So this is a butterfly, and if you have seen my video where I used this butterfly from the gift bag, so I used again another one, and it's looking perfect for the center. So what I will be doing is I will be putting a little bit of UV resin into the center, because as this is not a sticker, it's not going to stick by itself, so I need something. So I'm using UV resin here, just making sure that it is all underneath the butterfly. And after putting on the top, it will be going under the UV lamp so that it gets cured. So I really love to experiment and try different techniques to create different stuff and some unique stuff. So I think this is looking a bit unique, and the glue dripping is looking like some pearls on the outer edges. So everyone has a different perspective to see a thing, so please really let me know what you feel about this. So as soon as I move the UV lamp, you can see the alcohol ink totally changed. It's looking like a neon shade here. So this is going under the UV lamp, and see you after that. It's all cured now, and now it's going to do it's time to do the top coat. And for the top coat, I am going to do it with my hand. So this time it's going to be a flood coat, and it's going to be on the glue as well and on the top, and making sure the glue reaches all sides and all the tiny spaces. So while making this, I think there are some projects that I will be coming in this style. In the similar style, I'm thinking of making a tray. And then one thing that was coming to my mind and I stopped myself from doing it was, you guessed it, I think so, I want to use gilding glue on the edges of these, and then after that I want to do the gold foil, but that is coming soon, so please look out for that video, because I think it will look so pretty just using the golden on these strips. And I haven't seen anyone do it. I might be wrong. Do let me know if anyone has done that, but I will do that. So to jazz this up a little bit, I'm going to add these pearls, because these edges were reminding me of the tiny pearls, and then I thought, why not add some pearls to different spaces just to make it a bit more cuter. So for this reason, I will be adding the pearls to different parts. So the coaster is done. Now on to the next step, and the next step is just peeling it from the silicone. And that's it. This is the final look of the coaster, and these stripping are so well connected with the flower here. I think they look lovely, but I don't know about everyone, because everyone has their own point of view. This is really something different, and other than the edges that we see. So yeah, bringing you something different. And I told you that there will be some different and crazy videos coming your way. So I hope you like it. And if you did, please do let me know in your comments. And also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.